Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a different kind of video because, well, I do enjoy doing commentary and I do find it important to bring that kind of information to you guys. I'm mostly and primarily a gamer, and right now I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. So I'm going to make a video regarding the things that I really can't stand about Overwatch, and I'm totally going to do it while playing Overwatch. So the biggest problem that I think a lot of people will start by saying is, the community sucks. Honestly, yeah, it does. But that's every online game, and to think that you're going to get anything kind of special with a new game, or that your game is any kind of better community than everyone else's, just no, you're wrong. You're kidding yourself if you think either Dota, League of Legends, Overwatch, Counter-Strike, TF2, or any of the other large kind of games are going to have a better community than one or the other. You're wrong. It's all the same people who are playing it, so why would you assume that anyone would be better during one game than they are in the other? But that's petty, and that's whatever. That can change over time just based on how the community eventually grows. But in terms of this, yeah, community sucks. Get over it. Another thing that people are gonna kind of go off on me about is that, it's just a TF2 clone. There's nothing special about it. I had an argument earlier today with somebody who literally was telling me that Overwatch was crap compared to the balancing that exists in TF2 and that kind of thing. And I was just very confused. Yeah, just because something starts off and it builds a community based on it doesn't mean that either that person or that game now owns that platform, and neither does it mean that it's going to stay that way forever. It's not necessarily saying that TF2 is bad, but it's just because it's the first one that people got a hold of doesn't mean that it's the best. But let me actually get into more in depth on what problems in Overwatch I have to deal with, because players are probably sick and tired of hearing about the community thing. I know I am. So let's start by talking about how people deal with competitive games versus quick play games. When somebody complains to you in the middle of a competitive game that, this game is competitive, why aren't you taking it seriously? And you respond with, I'm just having fun. You are in contempt of the actual idea of competitive. If you actually were just trying to have fun, why on earth would you engage in something that is quite literally labeled and called competitive? It's a lie that you're going to tell yourself, and that's literally it. You are only lying so that the person stops bitching at you, or you pretend as if you have some kind of glorious reason why you are better than this person based on your opinions or your apathy. But kind of in a nicer sense, I suppose. Not everyone, of course, in the community is like this, and thank God, because I couldn't stand it if everyone didn't play competitively with at least a shred of try-harding mode. But it's constant. Like, it's not like, oh, this only happened in Season 1 or Season 2. No, this is everywhere. All the time. No, but moving on to the actual, maps and stuff like that. King of the Hill maps, people have, this real fundamental differences on how they want to go about King of the Hill maps. Take Ilios, for example, on Lighthouse. Everyone wants to go straight ahead, come out the gate, and head towards the area in front of the statue, instead of going on to the point, mind you. This is something that I don't quite understand, but it seems like everyone seems to have this, mutual agreement that this is what must be done. Everyone goes not on the point. No one goes for it. And the answers that I've usually gotten from people when I ask them why this is because, oh, we don't want to fight on the point, it's too close quarters, we're gonna die. But if everyone at the same time is coming from their spawn And let's say you have a Lucio, so you're likely going to be the fastest team to get there. Wouldn't you want to defend it as if you were defending an attack and defend point, where you would hold a choke and hold basically the point eventually? Because honestly, that's the point. You want to defend something that you may or may not have an actual grab at yet, but the goal is to have it, so you have to defend it like an attack and defend point. So if you guys can all get on the point and actually fight the map in the way that it's given to you, you are probably going to win more than likely. Now, of course, this is also strictly dependent on the competence of your teammates, because I have dealt with some teammates lately who could not play for shit. And I don't know if they were just having a bad day. And I'm sure that I've been that person for somebody else too. I've had my off days, and I know that I'm not the best at, I tank mostly. But at no point do I ever think that, I'm having a bad day, so let me play DPS. No, likely if I'm having a bad day, let me play tank, because that's what's actually going to get you probably a win. There's the other option, where if you decide you want to go ahead and play, support when you're pissed off, it's not a very good idea, because you're probably going to end up not rezzing or not healing or playing more DPS. The things that piss me off the most are basically, it's the same maps too. I could go through each of the maps and tell you the things that are consistently failing for me every time I get there. And I can tell you how to fix it. But unless other people decide they want to listen to what you're saying, then you're not going to get anywhere, because unfortunately it is a team game and you need people to work with you, because without that, this game doesn't allow you to solo carry after a certain level. After a certain level, at least 2 people on the enemy team work together and you're done for. Doesn't matter if you're Roadhog, if you're Diva, nothing. You will likely die if you don't have team cohesion. By the way, if anyone ever gets to talk to any representatives of Blizzard, ask them why they did Moira in general. Just why Moira. She is literally the best healer and heals herself as she takes from others, making her a better Symmetra and a better Mercy. So put those all together and add one of those other characters to your roster during a game, and you take your Moira, you take your Mercy. Now what happens? Now everyone is being healed at once through Coalescence, through Valkyrie, and suddenly that one person you tried really hard to kill, they're back up again because, well, your team's dead now. Because Coalescence does damage too. There's no valid reason why you did any of the Mercy nerfs if you were going to give all of the power to one healer outside of her. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not like she's easy to kill. No, she has a combination Sombra and Reaper, go invisible and take yourself out of the game move. So honestly, what are you trying to do with this character? Now, I could probably go off on a tangent about all of these heroes, including Winston, because I feel like he's a waste, but I'm going to keep this one a little short today, just because I'm doing this kind of impromptu. And don't worry, I am going to have other... I'm still going to do commentary videos. I just needed to do something else, because the gun control video that I'm working on is... basically, I have more work to do on it. So in the meantime, I wanted to do something that would make me happy. But that's what I'm going to leave you with, guys, today. And if you like that, you disagree with me at all, leave a comment in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys soon.